Have you ever realized that you spent so long saying yes to everyone else that you can't even remember what you actually want? You worry about being selfish, about making the wrong choice, and worst of all, you don't even trust yourself anymore. A lot of people will just say, believe in yourself more. That's nice, great advice. Uh, if your self trust wasn't completely worn down over years of ignoring your own voice. But when it is, words are not going to be able to fix it. You're going to need to put forth some action. Let's talk about something that really isn't discussed probably enough. People pleasing doesn't just make you tired, it chips away at your ability to trust yourself. And every time you put someone else's needs ahead of your own, your brain has this message that's on loop that your instincts and feelings don't matter as much. Do that long enough and it just becomes a default. Suddenly you start trying to make the decisions for yourself, even small ones, and it feels risky. If you're feeling like that, feeling stuck in that space, second guessing every choice, know this, you are so not alone in that space. You're operating from old habits though. It's not a weakness, however, it does need to be updated. Here's a fresh way to look at self-trust. It's not something that flips overnight. We know this. There's no magic moment where suddenly everything clicks. It is something you rebuild through small actions that line up with what matters to you. Even science backs this up. Okay, I'm a science person. Researchers found that new habits start to stick after repeated actions over time. What we used to think about habit formation has changed over time, in that it takes a little bit longer for formation of the habit to ingrain itself in your system. But you do not need 2 months to start feeling different. Every time you make a choice for yourself, you're strengthening the trust that you have in yourself and that you used to have in yourself. Even the smallest choices matter. Choosing your morning breakfast meal, saying no to a favor, or taking a walk when you need it. All of these are deposits in a self-trust account, if you will. The goal is not perfection, though. It is just practice. Let's get practical. Here are 5 ways you can start rebuilding your self-trust today. Yes, I want you to try at least one of them today. Step 1, pay attention to your daily decisions. Notice the small choices you make. Did you pick the coffee that you wanted or the tea flavor that you wanted? Did you go with what someone else chose instead? Researchers estimate we make about 35,000 decisions a day. That's absolutely crazy when you think about that large number, and that the mind is doing this almost automatically. Imagine just jumping rope 35,000 times. Okay? So start noticing which choices are actually yours, because that awareness is the first step toward change. Step 2 is celebrate small wins. Every time you make a choice that honors your needs, pause. Celebrate it with a little woohoo. Whatever you do, just do it. This could be as small as saying no to plans when you need a rest, or closing your phone to have quiet time. Acknowledging these small wins, it provides a positive feedback that makes the behavior more likely to stick. Your body loves positive energy. It loves positive thoughts and actions. So even a silent, I did that, to yourself works. See mistakes as information. So you will make decisions that do not go perfectly. It is just not going to work. That's just a reality, and you're going to have to accept that on that one. That is not proof that you cannot trust yourself. It's actually proof that you're human. Okay, mistakes are data, not evidence of failure. We're going to use them. We're going to use them to tweak the system, to change this, change that. When something does not go according to plan, ask yourself, what can I learn from that? How can I improve on this next time? So just by that mindset shift of thinking about how can I use this to propel my next decision, or to help change the decision, shape the decision, that alone makes you a stronger decision maker. If you pray or reflect, this is a perfect time to ask for guidance, clarity, and wisdom. That act of prayer and reflection is a prime opportunity to get in touch with what does God want for your life, and are you aligned with that? The self-trust is connected to your trust in God. To be honest with you, the two are connected. Step 4, make one value-based choice today. So pick a value that matters to you, whether it's peace, honesty, integrity, rest, faith, creativity, and do a small action that reflects it. Not what everyone is expecting of you. I'm talking about what really reflects you, what aligns with your values. Even research is saying that basically, if you link the choices that you make with a personal value, there is an increase in satisfaction and more than likely a reduction in anxiety. So you don't need to overhaul your whole life. Just one small intentional choice today, and that will help you start to realign yourself with who you truly are or who you truly meant to be. And step 5, have a simple reset routine. When doubt creeps in, use a reset. I use a 3R reset. You can use whatever you choose. Release, refocus, realign. So release, pause, take 3 small breaths, and name the feelings. Then refocus and ask yourself, what matters most to me right now, in this moment? Answer yourself, realign. Take one small action in line with your answer, even if it's just 5 minutes of just being still to continue to calm yourself. Neuroscience shows that intentional breathing calms the nervous system and improves decision making. So the more you practice this, the easier it becomes to trust yourself again. So these steps work, but they work even better when you connect them to a system that's in alignment with your life. I actually have a Clarity Compass workbook that's free. Check the link below to just help you get in tune with your heart, mind, soul, and body. Because even trying one of these steps today is a start. You've already begun rebuilding trust with yourself. It doesn't take you to be perfect. One small intentional choice is enough. Remember, if you have been feeling disconnected from yourself, I see you. You can find your way back, one decision at a time, one step at a time, one thought at a time, one intention at a time. And check out this next video so you can continue working on building that trust back in yourself.